I don't know if this is going to be a shop or drop or a rant, but Pat McGrath just revealed her new holiday 2024 collection. And I have some thoughts. I haven't looked super close at the collection, enough so that there's a little bit of an element of surprise as we watch this together, but enough for me to want to turn on my camera at the end of a work trip and talk about this with you guys. I got nobody else to talk about this with. So yeah, I'm leaving my Airbnb in literally 45 minutes. I was on a work trip this week. It was really exciting. I got to meet some probably familiar faces to you guys. Lisa and Nikki. It was so inspiring to meet with these creators. We got to talk on a little panel together and they were just so lovely. So I'm ending the week on a high. And then I saw this. So Pat McGrath on her Instagram, she just revealed the new limited edition Luminous Legends collection. First of all, the name, I really enjoy the name. You can sign up for VIP early access right now, but it doesn't look like there's a date for this yet. So I'm just gonna head over to the Instagram and we're gonna watch the video together. I've seen the products, but I haven't watched the full video. So this is on her Instagram page. You see all of the details that you need to know, including you'll see the Mega eyeshadow palette in all of the shades. There's a couple other eyeshadow palettes. It's interesting. We're going to get into it. So let's see. Luminous light. Okay, instantly when I saw this, I was like, haven't we seen this packaging before? We're going to dive a little bit deeper into that. But seriously, we've seen this packaging before. Anyways, what I'm seeing right now, a lot of eyeshadows, which I love. Her Good Mothership palettes, my favorite formula of hers, are formulated in Italy. So these are a different formula and they're not bad, but they're not the special Italian formula that Pat McGrath has in her Mothership palettes. Okay. So we have some lippies as well. 2 5 pans, and you saw those little duos, right? I have to admit, this Mega palette looks really pretty, and I do think there was some listening to the customer base when it comes to this palette. I'll talk about it. This packaging, seen before. Very pretty, lots of browns, lots of neutrals. I love this look. Oh my god, that look? I need to recreate that. 2 of these 5 pans. Dawn Divinity. Okay, we're gonna get a closer look on her website because she's launched this stuff to take a closer look at the colors. Okay, that green duo right here, I'm not gonna lie, that just did a little bit of something inside of me. Oh, look at that cute little lipstick set. Oh, not me getting excited right now. We have these lipsticks. I wonder if these are new. We'll look into them. Oh, available 9/27. We do have a date. Said that, so we have a little bit over a week before we're able to order this if you are planning on ordering it. Is this a shop or drop? Sure. We'll go over if I'll shop or drop it. But here on the side, it has all of the shade names. We are getting 1 Mega palette. And then we're getting 2 of the 5 pan palettes that she introduced for the first time a couple of years ago, which I really liked the first launch of those. And then after that, I felt like the quality was deteriorating, right? So we're getting 2 of those. And then this is new, an eyeshadow duo, which at this point, I don't know how necessary that is because there's so many eyeshadows in this collection anyways. So there's going to be 3 different duos. Like, the duos would have been cute, but this collection is all eyeshadows. Dare I say, a little bit overdose. Normally for her collections in the past, she would do like highlights and blushes, cheek palettes. It's not looking like we're getting any cheek palettes. And then we're getting a gloss duo, lipstick trio of mattes. And then, do both of these exist? We'll take a look. It's on her website. So those are my first impressions. And then we have some examples here of what she's using on the side from the Mega eyeshadow palette. And her mascara. Really pretty icy blue look. and she put a taupe on the outside. So this is gonna be for some look inspiration. I'll have the link if you want to sign up for early access down below. Growing bored of this video. Pretty icy look though. Is there anything else to this? I don't think so. I'm just gonna stop there. We're gonna go straight to the website. If you wanna look at all of the details, I'll have it linked down below. You just go to the Pat Mcgrath website. Under new, it will say Holiday 2024 Luminous Legends collection, and you can look at all of the products in the collection. And so when you scroll down, we have a better look at the colors that we're getting, everything that's going to be included in the collection. So we're gonna dive into this a little bit more. But instantly, my first impression with looking at this packaging, does it not look the same as the 2021 Celestial Odyssey collection? It's like a hybrid between this packaging and then the Bridgerton packaging, which I feel like she's adopted as her packaging with the bows and stuff, because it's the same colors as this with the bows that she's been doing for the past previous collections. I'm saying she. I don't know how much control she has over the line at this point, but the second I saw this, I was like, she just did this packaging like 3 years ago. But at least this collection, it had the cheeks I was excited about. It had some of these Italian, I believe they were Italian made, maybe not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these were Italian made quads, and a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. This year, we got a lot of eyeshadows. And let me just say, this is from my video. I was confirming, looking to see that I'd seen this packaging before, which I had from the video that I filmed previously. And I just need to pause for a second. This is a rant video at this point. Where's the Mothership palette? Normally, early September, fall time, Pat Mcgrath does her annual Mothership launch. Why are we getting this before the Mothership launch? Is she even doing Motherships anymore? I'm gonna be really angry if we don't get a Mothership palette. Maybe, fingers crossed, I have no insider information. Maybe the Mothership palette will launch later, I don't know. But anyways, I'm mad. I'm real mad. It's like my favorite palette launch of the year, and we have not gotten our Mothership launch. Anyways, I just had to throw that in. Let's look at the collection already. So packaging, I've decided, I've seen it before by Pat Mcgrath. Now with this Mega Eyeshadow palette, what's nice about this, it's gonna be $76. That's not the nice part. But her Mega palettes in the past, let me show you. That's Patty's eye. Hi, Patty. You see how there was like this awkward space? These were awkwardly spaced out. If you look at this year's palette, that's not this year's palette, they're evenly spaced, finally. So I wonder if this is going to be a more condensed packaging. It also looks like the sides over here are a little bit thicker, which adds a little bit of bulk to the palette that's unnecessary. But looking at the palette itself, do I like the color story? I do. I think it's pretty. I think it's in line with the previous Mega palettes that Pat Mcgrath has launched in the past. Like, let's look at this color story. Is it much different than the Celestial Odyssey? Not really. You have a pop of purple. That's more original to this Luminous Legends, but there's a pop of blue in both. This one has a pop of green. In every palette, Pat Mcgrath is going to have a pink matte, a brown matte, and a dark chocolate matte. Rose mattes, golds. That's in every single palette. So there's definitely going to be some repeat shades. I don't think this is anything breaking the mold with the brand at this point. It's still the boring Pat Mcgrath colors, couple pops. But I'm intrigued. I like these palettes every year. I use them a lot. This is a good wearable palette, but I do think you have some options for a little bit more fun looks. It says this will be in limited quantities. I'm looking for anything new here. Is there any more details on the formula? I know there was on Instagram. Metallic shimmer, sparkle metallic, gleaming metallic, sublime matte. I don't have much more to say about this, if I'm being honest. It's pretty. It has the same mattes that it has every year. Am I going to be shopping for this? Look me in the eyes when I tell you this. And shame me. Because it's a shop for me. As a dedicated Pat McGrath fan, I will be buying this. But it will not be without complaints. First world problems. Let's look at the other eyeshadow palettes. We'll start off with the two 5-panners. I said this previously, I really liked the first launch of these a couple years ago, and then since then I felt like the quality has gone down. I felt like the formula hasn't really adhered to the lids. In previous years, this is a different formulation than what you're going to get from the larger palette. Can't speak for this year, but it looks as though that might be the case. So they're going to be $38 each. We have Dawn Divinity, which is more neutral, and then Starfall Seduction, which my eye is more drawn to. It looks like it's going to be more of a smoky look. These, I believe, were all in that promo we already watched. Yeah, and they like condense those clips. Ooh, I don't know how to get out of here though. I mean, there's an intense light on these shades that are really making the sparkles show. I don't think it's anything super unique, but it's probably one of the most unique ones in this collection, I would say. I'm picking both of these up as well. But I don't know. I have some hesitation with this because of how I feel like the formula has changed over the last couple of years. And I think these were so popular 2 years ago that that's when she decided to come out with a lot more. And then this one is more on the neutral side. I mean, these swatches, while heavily edited, how beautiful does that look if you're a fellow neutral lover by myself? This one you're only getting one matte. Nothing new. Nothing new, but I'll buy it. Now, what is new are these duos. I've never seen Pat McGrath eye duo. Obviously, they're new. They're probably going to be so tiny and cute. Now, is it unnecessary? Absolutely. Okay, so you get 2 shades for $25 versus if you were to get this, you'd get 5 shades for $38. Now, the one that catches my eye is this green one here in the center, Celestial Jade. Metallic Passion? Is it metallic or metallic? It says metallic here. Looks a little bit more boring. And then Astral Noir. I'm sure you can get a really cool Pat McGrath style galactic look with it. This metallic, whatever, comes in a kit, by the way, for the holidays. Yeah, it is Metallic Passion with an eyeliner. That's dumb. I like the Pat McGrath eyeliner, but $32. Do you save some money? $7 eyeliner. Okay. If you need an eyeliner. And then we have the mini lipstick trio with $35. Okay. Let's look at these though. These look more fun. So here's the Metallic Passion. These aren't in the big palettes, right? I don't think there's any repeats. Okay. Anyways, this is the look that she did with Metallic Passion. There's only 2 shades. You can only get a certain type of look with this. So if you like this look, there you go. This is a good one to throw in with your purse. But these don't have mattes. I'm somebody who needs mattes. I want to see what looks she created with Celestial Jade. But these are meant to be for on the go. That's what she's advertising here. That's beautiful. This is the only one I think that's really singing to me in my collection. So this one's an absolute shop for me. I love that one. Is there any notes about this? They're supposed to be harmonious. Okay, whatever. And then we have Astral Noir, which is going to be for a cool like gold lid, smoky eye situation. Okay, the swatches. And remember, I'll have the link down below for you guys if you want to take a closer look. This is a cool play on it. The black all over the eyelid and then the gold in the inner corner. Am I jumping for joy about this one? No. And then let me just look at the lipstick thing right before I go on my final rant because girls gotta go. What shades we got? What shades we got in here? Beautiful Stranger, Forbidden Love, Fever Dream. I believe these all exist. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't have the time. Let's see. 3 of my best-selling matte trance shades. Okay, nothing unique we are bringing here. Am I still going to be giving Pat McGrath my money? I am, because I've dedicated so many years of my channel to this brand. That being said, am I jumping for joy about this launch? No. Where the heck is the Mothership palette launch? I'm fuming on the inside. Like, where is it? This collection has the same packaging as previous collections. The big eyeshadow palette, it's pretty, same thing, different year. But, okay, why is there so many eyeshadows in this collection? Give us some cheeks. Give us some contour. Give us something new. I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. This will be launching on the 27th next week. I'm very interested to hear if you guys will be purchasing this or not. I will end up featuring what I get. I'm still kind of unsure of exactly what I'm going to be picking up. I know it's going to be the big palette. I don't know at this point if I'm going to get all the duos. Probably not. And I'll probably get both of the 5 pans. But more of a rant than a shopper drop. What is going on? Where's the creativity? Where is the innovation? One of you guys said this comment, and it's like true. You tell me. Is Danessa Myricks the new Pat McGrath? I, generally speaking, I love my Pat McGrath Motherships more than I love the Danessa Myricks palettes, but when it comes to innovation that Pat McGrath was once doing, I feel like Danessa Myricks brand is picking up on that, as well as Pat McGrath was known for the artistry and the creativity, and we just aren't getting that from the brand, and you truly do get that from Danessa Myricks' brand. So that's another point of conversation there, because I've been feeling a lot of excitement recently with Danessa Myricks' brand. So definitely check out their new holiday palette if you're looking for something different. So I'm going to leave that here. I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Let's get chatting away. Are you picking up anything from this collection? Are you excited about it? And I will catch up with you guys when I'm back, and I will be back to tell you my thoughts on the products as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.